Hello everyone, this is Charmaine Brown and I am blessed to be here with you today. And we all know what we do here. I talk about mental health. Anything that will affect your mental health, I talk about. Whether it's your friends, your family, your church, your work, school, anything. I know some persons are afraid to talk about things that bothers them because of the person that they love or the person that should love them and all those fancy stuff, but we need to talk about that, okay? I am happy to be back. I hope you enjoyed my traveling in the States. We're in the States right now. We are at East Grand Fork in Minnesota here. And we came in last evening after I leave work. We travel and it was good. We stopped at Walmart and we shopped a little bit and we came here. It's a little bit hot. I love the heat. As for Michael, not so much. As for Softy that is under there, she don't like the heat at all. She's scared of the sun. She don't like the sun. But I hope you enjoyed that traveling, the vacation, and I certainly did enjoy the vacation. We went to many places. We traveled through lots of states, and I saw a lot of stuff. And it reminds me of being in Canada. It's the same things, just different things that they have. For instance, their stores have more things in it in the States than in Canada. Different varieties. When I check my account, the money that we spent in the US, the calculation with the Canadian was a little bit more, but we have a great deal in the States than in Canada. For instance, last night when we were buying something, we realized that our dog food, we get the whole 6-pack here, the tin for $17 something, and even when we calculate it and put the exchange rate on it, it would be more in Canada. So things like that. I did see a lot of my family members, and it was bittersweet. I saw Dr. Clifton Rutty as well, the owner and founder of Impact Gospel Radio, and that was great. He lives in New York, Brooklyn, and that this radio station is out of Brooklyn, New York. I said New York, Brooklyn before Brooklyn, New York. We went around, and I saw my nephew, and I saw his mom, and the restaurants. We went there, and so we'll be advertising the restaurants. And there are some people in New York that were having, they have their small businesses, and we are going to advertise their small businesses on this platform as well. We need to support people, especially when they put their resources into things that will help the community and help their lives, because I'm not saying that persons are not, or people are not to use the government system if they can't do better. But when people are helping themselves and their community, especially financially, where they don't have to go on the government system, that's a hooray and kudo. Is it kudo? And kudo to those people. It means that they have a passion, they have a dream, and they have a step how to make those dreams come true. And my hat, I don't have a hat right now, but my so-called hat is off to all those people. And we will advertise your business on our site, because that's what we do. After the vacation, we came home, we cleaned. The house was already clean, so that's good. We always clean before we go out somewhere. There's things that is falling into my clothes. And everything was clean. The thing is, I felt well rested. Going back to work after vacation was something different. what I realized is that when people are on vacation and they go back to work, and I find this more so in the healthcare profession, where because you're coming off vacation, you get a higher or a more severe caseload, or you get more tasks to do. Like sometimes the assignment is not fairly done, and persons get burnt out easily. So they go on vacation, they come back from vacation, feel well rested, go back to work, and from that same day that they start working, the workload is so unfairly done. They start feeling burnout and wonder, why did we come on vacation? Why come back? And you know what? We know that's how the world is running, and most people, or a few people, whichever way you want to look at it, will do some crappy stuff like that. And most of us don't talk about it because we are afraid to talk about these things. But you know what? I am not afraid to talk about anything. If this is happening, we need to talk about it because it helps our mental health. I am going to talk about it. When we are getting unfair workload or caseload or whatever you call it in your institution, we need to speak up about it. We need to speak up. If it's something that's going to make you grow, your skills are going to grow from it, you can take it. Because it will build your competency level in that area. For instance, let me give you an idea. You come from vacation, you went back to work, and you're in healthcare, you're a nurse or whatever you are. You go into your workplace and they give you people, ill people. They give you heparin infusion. They give you TPN, total, what TPN mean? Total parental nutrition. Then they give you someone with insulin infusion. They give you 3 persons that are isolation precaution. And like, just for you to do the 3 persons that are on isolation, for you to ungown and gown and re-gown and all of that for all 3 different persons, so you have to do it all 3 different times. You can't take care of those people with the same gown and stuff. It can become tiring. To get someone, and if the unit is busy, for you to get someone to come and check your TPN, to put it up on time, it can be a problem sometimes. For you to check your insulin pump and your heparin infusion pump, to change those bags, to mark them, to get someone to check your insulin when you're putting up that medication, it can be hectic. By you finish, if it's a 12-hour shift, you probably have some time in between. If it's 8-hour shift, you can be overwhelmed. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to continue this conversation of unfair delegation. Let's take a break. Welcome back, everyone. I am Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you today in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and the campground. You might hear noise. I don't have a microphone today. We left all of those things by mistake, of course. I was talking about unfair delegation, whether you're in healthcare or you're in the IT industry, whatever industry it is. Sometimes people in that industry, in whatever industry there is, can unfairly delegate tasks to their workers to make them overwhelmed easily, especially if the person is hardworking. Especially when the person is hardworking, you get more work. I don't know why. But as I was saying, those tasks that they give you, if you're not used to it, the infusion, the TPN, all of those things, the going in and stuff, you can become competent doing it all the time. It will build your skills, so don't worry. If it's too much, you need to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I want to let you know that this platform, we have companies, we have mental health company, which is mentalhealthhorizon.com. That's the website, www.mentalhealthhorizon.com. We also have where you can send your comment or anything that you need to talk about to us, to info@mentalhealthhorizon.com. We're on a lot of social media platforms. YouTube, I can never even get them off my head, like 1, 2, 3. YouTube, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and and something else. I can't remember. I use my experience. I use research-based information. I use other person's experience to come to you to help us to navigate the world, to be in the best health we can. Because when our mental health is intact, when we are balanced in our mental capacity, it makes the world go around easier and better. It allows us to prosper if we do positive things with our lives. And so that's the show that is here. Mental health, holistic impact. I almost forget that, people. So, me coming back from the vacation and being at work, I wasn't overwhelmed at work. There's lots to do, and I like my job. I really love my job. I love my job, people, and I put my best into my job. I work hard to make people's life better. I try to always wear a smile. I try to always cheer people up, because there are times when people are not doing well. And I'm telling you, not doing well. They might wear a smile to disguise that unwell feeling. But when we do things with our attitude, for instance, I don't want to use the B word, being B-T-H. Why? When we are being bad with our attitude to people, not knowing what they're going through, it can make their life a living H-L-. And we're not to do that, people. We're not to do that. They have bullies. You know what? I'm going to talk about the bullies. What I realized is that bullies that were young and they were not reprimanded for their bullying other people, they become big bullies, like mature bullies, and bully people. And they bully people in the workplace. They bully people on the road. They bully people everywhere they go. They try to bully people. You know what I learned about bullies? Bullies have no self-respect about themselves, because when you have self-respect, you try to do good to others. Bully have nothing about them. Nothing they have about them. They don't feel good about themselves, because when you feel good about yourself, you allow other people to feel good. Bully has no self-esteem. If your self-esteem is high, you don't have to put people down to feel good. As a matter of fact, you wouldn't even think to put people down for you to feel good. Bully has no self-confidence. They only bully people, and when persons become afraid of them, that's how they get their self-confidence. If you don't do bullying, you don't have no self-confidence. So bully is, I don't want to use the word nothing, because I don't want to put down anyone, because that's not me, but that's what I would use to describe a bully. They have nothing about their life. Nothing is going on with them. They're not even accomplished. And even if they're accomplished, they're not even enjoying their accomplishment. Because if they're not bullying somebody else, they don't feel accomplished. How does that look for you, who is a bully? You need to stop bullying and go find your life and do something. Get rid of that bullying. Whatever happened in your life for you to become a bully, you need to go fix that. You can come to us to fix it. www.mentalhealthhorizon.com, or send us some message for help. If you're going to send us message to bully us, I cannot be bullied. No one can bully me. So if you're going to send a message to info@Mental Health Horizon to bully me on our own platform, it won't work, because I'm not afraid. The only thing I'm afraid of, should I say? I won't say. So, let's go back to the workplace. When people come into your workplace, you need to smile, and you need to be honest about the smile. It needs to be a genuine smile. Even if you are not doing well, you are not feeling well, you don't portray that unwellness onto somebody else. If you don't want to go do it, ask your colleague to go do it. If no one is there to help you, then you must do it, and you must do it to the best of your ability. You have to be kind. You must be kind to people, because what goes around comes around. People, you know what? Softy, can I talk to you? Because I don't think people understand what's going on. You know what, Softy? Whatever goes around comes around. People, whatever you do will come around. Some people don't believe in karma. They think it's just a word made up. They think it's just something that people is just saying, that whatever you do to people will come around. It might not come around to you today, but it sure will come around to you. And those parents or people who have kids, some people who have kids are not parents. They just have kids and leave them by themselves to fund for themselves. If it doesn't come on you, it will come on your kids and on your offspring. And yeah, you don't believe, some of you don't believe it, but that's fine. When it's coming though, I hope you will come to this platform and say, oh, she was right. I did this years ago, and today or whenever it happened to me. I hope you're brave enough to do that. Just like how you're brave enough to be bullied and bully other people, I hope you're brave enough to tell us about your retribution. You know what? We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to continue with this conversation. Because there are some really bad people out there making other people's life a mess, making other people's life unbearable. We're going to talk about it. We are going to take a break, and then we will come right back. Welcome back, everyone. I am Charmaine, and I am blessed to be here with you, East Grand Forks, Minnesota, at the campground. You are going to hear a lot of kids. They're playing, and that's okay. Kids should play. It's our fault not to take our microphone, and that's good. I hope it's and yeah. We were talking about bullying in the workplace, and I hope we're brave enough to report these bully, because there is I think there's a law, what is it, there's a law in the workplace where you should report bullying. I don't know if it's in the States. It should be, though, because Canada and US feed off each other. They feed off each other law and legislations. So it's in Canada, though, most workplace aggression and bullying. There is a system there where you report it, go to HR and report it. I hope people are brave enough to report this, because you know what, some people go into careers that they really love, and getting into the career that they love, they meet other people in that career that put their happiness at risk, and put their joy, tamper with their joy. And I hope you're brave enough to report it or defend yourself. You need to advocate for yourself. Put your feet down and put a stop into it. Initially, if you let it go on for a while, they will continue to do it. You must put a stop to it. I have been bullied in my workplace. I have worked many different places, so it doesn't necessarily mean this place that I'm working now. So please, when you're watching my video, don't put anything in your head and bring up anything in your head. I've worked many different places, so it can be any one of these places. And I put my feet down. I advocate for myself, and I make sure that I try to be happy in my workplace. Try to be happy in your workplace, because if it's something that you love to do, you need to be happy about it. I'm going to also talk about the stresses of life. You know, these little bugs are biting you. The stresses, the workplace stresses, are stresses that we feel when we are at work, or when we are going to work, or when we are coming from work. The fact that we can't, some people have their dream job. I love my job, but it's not the dream job yet. I want to go to work from 11 o'clock and come home 11 in the night. I don't like to wake early, but I do wake early, and I am at my best when I wake early. I try to make people life really, really okay. Some people are in their dream job, and that's good. I commend you, and I'm happy for you. Keep it up and encourage others how to get their dream job going, okay? Just the fact that we have to wake up at a time where it's not our time frame to wake up. It's somebody else's time frame. It's our workplace time frame. It's other person's time frame. I guess we're gonna have some company. Okay, it's not us. They're not coming over to us. It's the park rangers. It can put some stress to us. Initially, I used to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't have to do that anymore. Now I wake 6:15 because my job starts at 8. I can also go in for 8:30, but I like to go early so I can leave early. And going to work, being in traffic, it's not so bad in the morning, but waking up, putting things together, I would rather it be a later time. Yeah. I don't make it stress me, though. I don't make that stress me. Initially, when I was waking 5 in the morning, it would cause a little bit of stress on me. Being at work can be stressful as well, because sometimes there are people at work that do petty things that are so petty that, trust me, in my mind, I just laugh at it, because it's not supposed to be. So at work, you can have stress at work, some petty things going on at work, bullying going on at work, people calling you in the office all the time going on at work, people not believing in what you can do, causing a little bit of stress. People lose confidence in your performance. I don't know why. People just do it. People are people. people will be people, and people will do what people do. Some people will try to uplift you in your life at work, and some people will try to undermine you at work, and that's okay. As long as you are strong enough to defend yourself and to stand up for yourself, that's good. If you are not strong enough, get somebody who can help you at work. Coming home from work can be stressful as well, because the traffic, there's a traffic time. For me, coming home can be very stressful. If I leave work 4:15, 4:30, I'm caught in the traffic. I'm not reaching home until 5:15, and then when I reach home, sometimes I change my shoes and just grab Softy and take her for a walk, which I try to do that every day. Even if it's gonna rain, I try to do that every day because she likes to walk. That's where the stress comes in, getting stuck in traffic. Remember, even though it's stressful, when you're stuck in traffic, be respectful. You must be respectful, you must be accommodating, and you must be flexible in traffic. There are some persons that we label some drivers, and if you don't want the label, then do better. We have labels for drivers. Yes. We have I Can't Drive Club. They have some drivers who can't drive because they don't use their driving skill and whatever they were taught, how they were taught to drive. They are not accommodating that in their driving when they're on the road. They are very selfish. So we have the I Can't Drive Club. Yes, people who cut in front of people without putting on their indicator. People who use their arms too much. People who don't let people into the line because they think one car is going to stop them from reaching their destination. These people who speed ahead, pass you and speed ahead, and you still catch them at the stoplight. You thought they would be in England already. Those are the I Can't Drive Club. We also have the club of slow drivers, the slow drivers club, who stay in the left lane, even though they know the left lane is for traffic who are going faster, and they know that they're supposed to go into the right lane to give way to the fast speeding traffic. They are sitting there in front of you in an 80 zone, going 40 or 50 or even 60 in an 80 zone. Not going over to the people. We need to be accommodating, and we need to be less selfish than what we are. So those are the things cause stress in people's life. Those are the things cause stress in people's life. What about persons who cannot manage their stress in traffic? Me, I learned patience. I am learning patience. I'm still learning patience, people. But I'm far better than what it was before. Before, I thought I didn't have any patience. And of course, the book is coming out. You'll read about me, and you will chat about me, and you will make your opinion about me. And that's fine. There are some people who don't have the patience for these nonsense on the road. You need to be accommodating and less selfish. Put on your indicator. Put your hand through your window if you want to go and turn. If your indicator not working, put your hand through the window and indicate that you're turning. And be less selfish. Let us consider each other. We are going to take a break and then finish up the video, because we're going to get the movie. We're going to go watch the movie. What movie are we going to watch again?
Sound of Freedom.
The Sound of Freedom. We're going to watch the movie up in that place up over there in eastern parts. The Sound of Freedom. We will be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I am Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you today. East Grand Forks, Minnesota campground. This is mental health, a holistic impact, where I talk about everything and anything that impacts your mental health, your families, your friends, your co-workers, your managers, your supervisors, your pastors, your deacons, your whoever it is. All those things and places and stuff that affect your mental health, I talk about them because I think I'm brave enough to talk about them. Maybe. I feel like I'm brave enough to talk about them because people push them under the carpet. We push them under the carpet like this leaf. We push it under the carpet. That leaf will stay there and rot under the carpet. So don't push the things that affect your mental health under any carpet. Don't do it. It's not good for your mental health. This is Impact Gospel Radio, located in Brooklyn, New York. I did visit the radio station, people, when we were in Brooklyn. And I am proud. We are going to go FM as well. The radio station going FM. And I'm so proud of Dr. Clifton Rutty for that. He uses his own, resources for the community. And he's helping a lot of people. And I really commend him for that. We are here to help you. We are here to listen to you. We are here to hear your voice. We are here to defend you if you can't defend yourself. To teach you the skills that you need to cope. To teach you skills that you need to defend yourself. To teach you skills that you need to advocate for yourself. Link us. Send us information at info@mentalhealthhorizon.com. Visit our website, www.mentalhealthhorizon.com. And talk to us. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Did I say Facebook already? We're on a lot of platforms. Get there. Listen, whatever is damaging or causing you stress, try ways to relieve that stress and the stressful moment. Whether if you're in your car, put on some music in the car. If your state or the province you're in does not do handheld telephone call, put it on. If your car has that device where you just call the person and it goes through the speaker system, do that. Call someone while you're traveling. Call a loved one. Call a friend. Have a conversation. But remember to make sure that you pay attention to traffic. I am not telling you to go call someone and meet in an accident and then come and blame Charmaine Brown for that. I am telling you to find something that will calm your mind while you drive in traffic that is causing you stress. And be careful about it because you have to think about people around you when you drive. You can't think about yourself alone. That's what I'm saying. If it's when you're coming to work in the morning, if some tea will help you to relax, then drink some tea. Whatever helps you to relax in a stressful environment, do it. You have to do it. We're not going to come into your house and do it for you. You have to learn to do these things for yourself. You're big enough. As long as you're over 18. Is it 18 in Canada? As long as you're over 18 in Canada and over 16 in the States, you're big enough to take responsibility for your own life. We're only here to help you with it and to give you tips. Okay? So, as I was saying, we are going to be out in the summer, out and about. But in the winter, we are going to go back in our cold place. Inside where it's warm. But we will not come out. And we'll still teach you what to do. Persons, I really care about you people. And when I give these tips and these information, some of you will just say, oh yes, Charmaine again, and roll your eye. That's fine. But there are other people who want the information. So share the information. Like, share, and follow us. There are lots of things that is going on, and there are a lot of things that should come in place. We're doing a lot of things. You might not see, you might just see the videos, but behind the scene, we're doing a lot of things to help people. We're helping a lot of people, and we are not using anyone else's resources. We're only using our own resources to help a lot of people. And so you might think, oh, this is just to get money. No, this is for you to help others. When one hand is sick, it cannot do anything. The healthy hand cannot do anything because you have two hands. The sick hand is there to help the one that is well. So you need to work together. You need to lift people up. We don't need to be a crab where we're dragging people down in a hole. We need to lift people up. When we're having a good time, we need to bring somebody else to have a good time with us. We need to talk to them. We need to listen to them. And we need to be good. We need to be good people. We were made and fashioned to be good people. So cut out this bull S-I- thing and let us help each other. Now I'm going to use a dash. We're going to take a break and we're going to close off this video. And we will come right back because there's a lot of noise in the background. We will be right back to close off. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Charmaine Brown and I am blessed to be here with you. East Grand Forks, Minnesota, the campground. You're going to hear a lot of noise in this video, but we can't do better. We just have to do it. I'm going to just reflect on what I was talking about. Talk about the vacation, how it was enjoyable, the stress after vacation, workplace bullying. We talk about not defending ourselves. We talked about unfair delegation, and we talk about the right we have to report people who bully us, and the fear that we might have in reporting people who are bullying us because we are fearful. When I was younger, I was fearful of bullying. As I grew up, I realized people who are bullied are just have shortcomings, a lot of shortcomings. And so knowing that now, I am not scared of any bully. I would like you not to be scared of bully as well. I would like you to pick up this step and pick up the slack and defend yourself. I would like you to talk up for yourself or report what needs to be reported. Because there are microaggression in the workplace as well that comes from the higher ups. And we need to defend ourselves against that as well. We need to know the systems that are in place to protect us. There are a lot of legislations, a lot of laws, a lot of civil things that are in the workplace or in our country to protect us. There are a lot of laws that are in place to protect us from those persons who are on the road driving who wants to bully us and stuff. And don't be afraid to report these people, because sometimes people take their aggression out in they can't do anything about it where they were. They were being bullied in their workplace. So they come out in the street, going home and use that aggression that they felt in the workplace to portray it on somebody else who know nothing about what they were going through, but they want the other person's life to be messy, and so they bring that thing out into the public. So just be aware of that. Just know what works for you in stressful environment, what you do to get that stress level down. You can do it anywhere. Whatever you do in a private environment, apart from what the public cannot see or cannot know about, take that with you and do it. For instance, having a cup of tea while you are going to work. For instance, biking to work. For instance, stop, come off the road and take deep breaths. Whatever you can do to help your stress level, do it. Start off on time. Leave ahead of time so you can have some time for deep breathing. So you can have some time to pray, for you to meditate. Whatever you do to make that stress go down. For you to listen to music in your car. For you to listen to the prayer stations, the gospel stations, whatever works for you. Let it work for you. We care about you. We want your mental health to be intact. I want you to know that this is Mental Health, a holistic impact. We are here every Monday evening at 6:30 Central Daytime, 7:30 Eastern Daytime. It's Impact Gospel Radio. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. I think I left off Instagram through all of this. Instagram and a lot of other platforms. Just check us out and share the information. There are other people who can do without the information. Bravo to you. I appreciate that. I won't get mad with that. When you're on your top game, I enjoy people being on their top game. I love when people are having good mental health. There are some who are not enjoying their lives because their mental health are distorted. Share the information with these people. Even if you don't want to share my information with these people, share some positive thoughts with these people. And remember to ask them if you can share, because some people don't like you being their business. We are going to get ready to go to our movie. I hope that all is well with you. Join us, www.mentalhealthhorizon.com. Send us your comments, your information at info@mentalhealthhorizon.com. Have a blessed day. Thank you all. Bye.
Impact Gospel Radio and Mental Health Horizon. All information posted or aired is merely for educational purposes and is not a substitute for seeking further professional advice. While the information aired has been verified to the best of our abilities, we cannot guarantee there are no mistakes or errors. We reserve the right to change this policy at any time. If you want to stay up to date with the latest mental health information, please visit our website at www.mentalhealthhorizon.com, book an appointment at info@mentalhealthhorizon.com, or tune into the broadcast every Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.